Now, I'm not sure how many of you can actually hear me or not, because it's kind of hard to tell what my voice is feeding back through the mic, but I'll do my best. Hopefully you guys hear me. Alright. Let's say we got this started. Through the game the first time, and it's actually kind of fucking hard, but I don't know, once I beat it the first time, now that I've started the New Game Plus, it seems like everything's not my normal build. So as you see, we got some +10s right here, keeping it hollow, because fuck it, why not? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I haven't upgraded the shields that much. I'm sure there's some benefit to it, but I haven't noticed it boost anything but, like, the stability. Doesn't even boost guard absorption as far as I know. I could be wrong, but yeah. Anyways, what say we get on the way? Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, anyways, so far what I've noticed is these bosses are pretty much exactly the same, and there's not really anything different, so they're pretty fucking easy to beat the second time, because I don't have to learn new attacks, I don't have to do anything different, really, just the same thing. And as you can see, I already did this. I actually went from here all the way to here and cleared out the entire Undead Settlement in a single life. And then I got bored and had to go to bed. But alright, let's pick it up. Now I also noticed that no one is watching and I am actually just talking to myself, but I figure if I ever do post this on YouTube, even though it is a live broadcast to YouTube, if I decide to leave it up on my channel, at least those of you who decide to watch it later or whatever, won't be totally clueless as to what the heck is. Not sure why I started to go that way, but you know, I always forget. Alright, so as you guys all know, lovely little tunnel, rat down there, no big deal. 3 rats. I usually just run over here and hold this little maneuver. Oh, have I not? Oh no, I haven't. So I guess I forgot about this area. No, I hadn't unlocked the grave key yet, that's right. Yeah, so, oh, loincloth, nice. This statue of Velka, all it really does is just, you can, obviously, the request absolution, that's for if you sin, and that, you can see, your curse can be lifted, and you can reverse the hollowing. Now, for those of you that are doing the, Dark Sigil playthrough for that lovely little ending, this is one way you can reverse your hollowing that doesn't affect the Dark Sigil. I personally like it because I have a hollow dark sword, so I have max hollowing, and that lets me put out a pretty decent amount of damage, because yeah, I don't know, it just hollow dark sword and max level hollow. If I bring up my luck a little bit too, I think it'll even boost the damage more, but yeah. Smack these guys before they get the chance to get out. Not too bad actually. In groups they can be a pain. Like that. sometimes it's a pain on those walls, but other times they work to your advantage. That was a lucky one there. Normally I would have figured I was gonna die. But this one will reanimate too, I believe. Oh, no. I could swear there's one. Oh, yep, there is. Because where did you come from? How did he get down here? I don't know. Like, all these guys fall down here? She's stuck in the wall.
What time come to me?
Well, that's the first time I've seen that. There's her foot right there. So, yeah, that happened. So, how's life, guys? How are things going? You guys do anything interesting? You guys leading amazing lives? As you can see, I'm just chilling here. Oh, is this where... It is. It took me freaking forever to notice that there was actually an item up there. I can't tell you how many times I've passed through this area on my first playthrough. It took me until I was at the freaking Lord of Cinder to notice that there was a fucking item up there. So we are gonna go ahead and shoot that down, right? Blessed and red and white shield +1. So, for those of you that don't know, the holy or blessed gems gives it, so it has very, well, minute to little healing over time, but it has some effect that it will heal you over time. And I guess if you guys really want to, you can stack more and more blessed things and use that if you really want to, with a gentle prayer to get the slow recovery of HP, and maybe those 3 stacked will do a decent heal rate. But I don't know, I don't see much point to the blessed. Maybe it'll save you, maybe not, but I haven't noticed it doing very much for me at all when I put it on, I believe I put it on the stone Parma, but, yeah. Oh, yes, this one. Nope, climb it. And that's why most of the time in that area, you run to the ladder and go. But in the past, I've been able to take out those rats. But, so you can see, if you let them get too close, they will stagger you to death off that ladder. Luckily we're not too far, it's just a quick run over here. And this time we don't have to worry about opening the door. We just go ahead and run the door. And this time I'm gonna just kinda ignore the skeletons and just speed through this. Nothing really to pick up. They won't really follow me. Like, I'm sure they will to some extent. Yeah, I mean, for this part, I'd recommend you guys just run past the rats. You can fight them if you want, but it's more of a pain than it's worth. I mean, if you're desperate and you need just a little bit more souls for a level up and you can't sell anything, go for it. But I'd just say run through and find something else. You're gonna die more often than not looking for or trying to
Who
get
is
all those
someone
rats.
there? Oh, the dark surrounds little creatures, so please, hold up. Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. And I am not entirely alone just yet.
I'm not even touching her,
Praise
though.
the merciful
You're
gods
just
above.
near her.
Oh, forgive, I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flame, but if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
Wow, those are some fucking complex vows right there, bro. I shall now take my vows. I swear I will do this. Is that it? Yeah, that's everything.
You've gone and rescued her, have you?
I have.
How very quaint.
What?
Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
Yep.
Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
I have your honor.
What's the matter? I am allied to you for as long and only...
Oh yeah, well what if I look exactly like you? Where did I put... Did I get rid of Morn's glove? No, I didn't mean to do that.
What's the matter? I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Oh, am I really not that wrong? So cool. I wonder, does that mean I can... Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Now, I forgot whether or not I actually killed this guy down here yet. I may have just headed right up and helped Onion Bro. So, I'm actually not 100% sure if I'm about to run into that lovely little bastard over here. Nope, I am. Okay, cool. you guys couldn't see it, but I was literally standing there spamming circle, and apparently he can stun lock me with that delayed swing still. So, there's that. I don't know, I just like staying embered all the time, so now, I'm not sure why exactly, but only about 10% of the time will you actually fucking dodge that pot. I don't care how well you have your freaking timings down and all that shit, you are only gonna dodge that pot like once or twice. Yeah, that's right, go home. Nobody wants you. No. I'm curious now if this is gonna do, which now I'm fat rolling because of a piece of cloth, but curious to see if this does any more than I think I already have +2 or +3 version of that. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, you don't actually have to beat the rotted great root. You can skip right to the road of sacrifice. However, I'm going for a 100% run again, because I did that on my first playthrough, got through Archdragon, even killed High Lord Wolnir, all that stuff. Or not High Lord Wolnir, the Nameless King, all that jazz. I have the Dragon Slayer armor, yada yada yada. But, I don't know. From what I've heard so far though, compared to the new game pluses of the past, where a lot of stuff may or may not have changed between the new game and the new game plus, whether it was new boss mechanics or new enemy spawn locations. From what I've heard so far, the new game plus and new game plus plus of this are pretty much exactly the same as your first new game. We'll see if there's anything different, I guess, because if I'm going for a 100% run through, I'm going to find something different at some point. And for those of you wondering, I do actually have a couple of the +1 rings. which that speckled stone plate ring, I never found it before, but it looks really freaking cool. Like, look at that. Compared to, like, these are all cool and everything, and they're great, but for whatever reason, that looks really cool to me. And of course, I have the poison bite +1 and the flesh bite ring and all that stuff. Then you won't find those until you are done with your first playthrough. Let's see what else do I have. A lot of stuff. I even got the calamity ring, but I'm chilling on that for now. I don't want to receive double damage. Why would you do this to yourself? No. It's been a while since I got this. It's funny, if you pick up the Coloranthi ring, if you go down through there again, you'll just get a second one. So I wonder if on New Game Plus, if you can have 4 Coloranthi rings, and is that how you say it? Coloranthi? Cloranthi rings. You have 4 Cloranthi rings. I wonder, does it quadruple your recovery speed, or what? Oh, not the money bags. Are there no summon signs for this boss? Is he that easy that no one wants to summon sign for him anymore? Alright. Sorry. High gravel bar on my pop heart. I don't know where I have that left over from, but apparently I had a freaking vertebrae shackle. Alright. Oh, and for those of you not on New Game Plus, you're gonna want to come down here before you fight the Rotted Greatwood, because this covenant is not accessible. If you just beat the Greatwood, you have to talk to this guy right here that looks like he died. At least I think it's this guy. But yeah, anyways, you have to talk to someone down here before the boss fight goes on if you want to actually get the, yeah. Yeah. So, I got like 1 minute left in the broadcast, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to kind of level up and show you guys kind of some of the boss weapons and all this shiz. So.
Fret not, my feet are here firmly planted.
I don't
For
care.
I am a lord, and this is my throne.
Yeah, I know. I've talked to you like 10
Listen,
times.
before I was a lord of Cinder, I was in the process of extracting a forbidden art that once left a foul stain. 'Tis an art that grants powers most transposing kilns were lost with Corland. If thou happenest upon a oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is in transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. Watch.
I mean, he's got the point. So, I've actually heard very good things about this sword. However, I had it before and I didn't like it that much. Same with Wolnir's sword, I didn't like it that much. It just, I mean, honestly, it depends on playstyle. You guys might like it. I just personally did not find it that effective to use, so, I don't know. But, yeah. So yeah, this is a spear. Good spear if you guys are prone to running out of Estus, but can still defeat enemies. So, good one to consider there. Oh, wow. That's actually a good one that I haven't seen before. Or I'm sure I did, but I have Pontiff's Rut. Wow, so these two together would actually be pretty powerful. So I'm going a little bit over my broadcast, but you know.
Very well. Then touch take none.
She's saying a prayer this whole time? How the fuck did I not notice that before? I think she's saying a prayer. retreating from darkness beyond the reach of doom. Huh, that totally sounds like some sort of chant or prayer. Let's see.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Bye.
Ah.
I'm gonna keep that. No.
Ashen One.
Hey, I don't have Carla yet. Oh, Grey Rat though.
Heavens. Heavens. She...
Oh yeah, he stays like that for a while. That's right. Well, this is also the first time I've been back since telling him that.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
And as you can see, I may have Estus shards, but I've maxed it out, so it won't let me. And I thought maybe New Game Plus will let me, but nope. Oh yeah, and for those of you that don't know, if you find the Sunlight Straight Sword, it's really good if you are in a group with your buddies or whatever, or you're planning to do 2v2 online whatever, or if you're in an area that's a high invasion rate and you need a Sunlight Warrior with you or whatever. This sword's very good to help with that.
Pretty be careful.
I won't. And I also got.
Ah, that I am pleased.
I think I already know all these.
Do not be gone for long.
So in the next area as well, is it? Yeah, it has to be.
Oh,
In the
champion
next
of
area
Ash.
as well, before we go
Welcome
and fight
back.
the Crystal Sage and all that, we'll be able to get the sorcery.
I was not
feature as
meant to
well.
be a firekeeper. The gods are. I am yours now.
Your wish is my command. Tears of Denial. If you ever get to the point where you have the Tears of Denial miracle and you can use it, use it. Especially for PvP, because holy crap, there will be times when you two will hit each other at the exact same time where it's enough to kill you both, but those Tears of Denial give you the victory. It is a very, very useful buff to have if you're planning to do a lot of PvP. So for any of you that are looking at miracles and stuff for PvP, Tears of Denial is definitely a good one. Now, I don't have it here, but what it basically does is it gives you another chance when your HP hits 0. So it'll hit 0 and then it'll go back up to 1. So technically, anything touches you and you're dead. But if it's for those battles that it's like it gets so close and you two are equally matched, and chances are you're gonna kill each other at the same time. Tears of Denial gives you that little edge to let you, well, deny them the victory. So, yeah. Good miracle to have from her. Now I believe I can go over here and get some free levels. So...
Oh, this pilgrim, and I thank you. Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dust.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, these are just literally free levels. The only thing it does is adds the Dark Sigil. However, that does not necessarily mean that you'll get the secret ending. It just simply means you've added the Dark Sigil. I don't know if there's any sort of negative buff for having high levels of a Dark Sigil or what, but... 78 to 381. Yeah. Looks like my strength scaling's off on that one.
As I have said, alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special.
That didn't sound creepy at all.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
You know, it's funny, like, I find it hard to believe a word this guy says. For some strange reason. Anyone? Oh, he's calling. And yeah, I did notice that. That was kind of annoying. Whenever you go to Firelink, there's...
Remember me? I slipped you that you're making quite an effort of it, so if you yearn for a proper red, then kill the Dark Wraith survivor. He has been a prisoner for many ages.
Ooh,
I
here
can
we go.
see it in your eyes. If you didn't...
Yeah, so this Dark Wraith isn't too terribly hard. For those of you wondering, basically all you gotta do to get this Dark Wraith, I don't even know if you have to kill the Rotted Greatwood or Darkwood, whatever the fuck the boss is called. I can't remember. But yeah, go to this bonfire and then go to the bottommost level of the same tower, and that locked gate will take you down a lift. And at the bottom of the lift will be a Dark Wraith. So for those of you that are new, you probably definitely do not want to be taking on a Dark Wraith this early in the game, so I would recommend either coming back at a later time or waiting even until a new game plus, because it gives you the flawless red eye orb, which is cool and everything, but you can get by on cracked red eye orbs, and if you're not big on invading, this isn't that necessary an item. But if you love invading, get this item. You won't have to waste souls anymore buying cracked red eye orbs or nothing. You'll just have them. Now, I also thought for the longest time that there is no way this is not an illusionary wall. But it's not. Stand over there. Okay, good. Oh shit. tried and failed. Once you have decent enough damage, he's not that hard. However, I came here on my first playthrough pretty much as quickly as I could because I didn't quite understand what he said. I kind of just spammed through the dialogue and then saw that I got a key and was like, oh, I remember a locked door. So I came running down here and got my ass handed to me because he does that much damage, and unless you're a high level or have a high level weapon, you're gonna do like no damage to him. You'll see his health go down. Not much, but it'll go down. So yeah, that kind of made it look trivial and a little bit too easy, but normally it's way harder than that, especially if you're coming through on the first new game rather than the new game plus. So and then shit, that's one thing that I wanted to test at the end of my game, is if I killed those two dragons, because this looks like one of those dragons that is in not Undead. Where's that at? Well, actually, it's at the freaking Dragon Barracks. Hello. It's in the fucking name. At the Dragon Barracks. I don't know if this is one of the dragons at the Dragon Barracks or what. But I never killed it in the past playthrough, so it showed, or rather I was told, that you only get like a Titanite shard or something from killing it. Or 2 Titanite chunks or whatever it is. You don't get much for killing it. It's not worth spending 40 minutes with a bow sitting there ticking away 10 health at a time from it. So here's the Road of Sacrifices, guys, and I think this is where we're going to leave. Shut up. I was trying to do my outro. But yeah. So, here we are, guys. Road of Sacrifice. We shall start this in the next episode. I do really like the look of this Firelink here. It's pretty freaking cool. Not the greatest protection, but looks cool. It's fairly light, and it's not freaking leather armor. So decent medium armor, I'd say, but that's just me. As you can see, there is obviously much better stuff out there. I was about to say if a robe had better protection than I did. Damn. But yeah, you can see there's kind of better stuff out here. There's the Dragon Slayer stuff. The Dragon Slayer gear is pretty freaking cool. I think, actually, I'll show you guys real quick. It's gone on 45 minutes, and I planned it to be 20, so yeah, we'll have to pick this up again another time, but there is one thing I want to make sure that I wasn't stupid. Okay, yeah. So you can see the Dragon Slayer gear. It's just Ornstein's gear. and the symbol of avarice, actually. Very cool. One of the mimics in the game, I don't know if it's a guaranteed drop or not, but I wound up just killing a mimic regularly, not even doing anything special, and it happened to drop it. Really heavy for a helmet, surprisingly. I thought it would be pretty light, but really heavy. It's 11, its weight is freaking 11. And as you can see, even my freaking like winged knight health is only 7. 7.4, 7.6 for some of the hard, like heaviest armors that actually provide a lot of protection. And then you have the symbol of avarice over here at almost like 5-6 points of weight above, so it's like wearing 2 of these helms. Wolf Knight armor is another cool one. Oh, Warren's Gauntlets. I did mix it up. Okay. Mira. And the Northern. And the Cleric. And the Avengers. And Northern. Exile, Cleric, Loincloth. Actually, give me back those Exile leggings. That's one set. For those of you that don't know, the Exile set is actually one of the better armors in the game, and you don't even have to go that far to get it. Like, sometime in the next episode or whatever, we should be stumbling across the guys that give us this Exile set, so I think that's all the Covenants too as well, so we'll probably be putting on this Watchdogs of Farron one here in a minute, just because we'll be going into that area and we can be summoned in to fight off some people, and it'll make it a little bit more interesting in the next episode, rather than just seeing me run through the vanilla game and beat bosses that people have beat 100 times over now and all this other jazz. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, those of you that did, and I will see the video. Bye bye.